hard stuff.
Hey,
Like
Kimmy, can
he
you
a
drop
man.
me, please?
What you
Precious,
say,
don't leave
Precious?
me, Precious.
No, I don't. I'm not getting in on this.
Anyway, I'm done.
Don't leave. Why you drop her that fast? That's wrong.
She said she wanted to go, and I
That's,
didn't drop her.
that's not right. Y'all wrong for this.
Wrong for
Why?
what?
Because she asked me to drop her.
Wait a second. She asked to go.
I understand.
So what are we wrong for?
I'm just saying that she don't want to be a part of the foolery because it's definitely foolery.
Well, what I'm saying, why is not foolery towards me?
No, I get it. I get it.
No. What do you get? I'm saying, why isn't? This is my question. This is my question.
Okay, let's do it.
This is my question.
Let's do it. Hold on.
Why isn't it foolery towards me?
Okay, let's do it, Mr.Denali. Let's do it. You know, and I care for you. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to do the preamble. Just say what you got to say.
I'm just gonna let
I'm
you
not.
know.
Listen, let me tell you. I'm not interested in the preamble.
Okay, let me tell you then.
Go ahead.
Me just tell you right now.
Go ahead.
I think both of you guys were wrong.
Tell me what I was wrong for. Let's start there.
You was wrong.
Go ahead.
As well as
No, I'm not interested in him. Tell me what I was wrong about.
Okay, you was wrong for telling him and him not being aware that you didn't like him.
Did you hear the tape that in July I told him that?
I understood that, but
okay, stop right there. What did I tell him in July?
You told him that he's not your favorite person.
Also, I already told you I don't like you. That was the second part. And do you also know that I told him on the phone in June that I didn't like him, between me, Dr. Shea, and him? I said, I don't like you.
Okay, so why is it, can we ask a question real quick?
Sure.
Can I ask a question? Why is it that you didn't like Mr. Benny?
Because he lied and said that I was paying men for sex. He lied to Dr. Shea, Hunter Girl, and Nata Shea that I was talking to Nick behind their back, and also that I knew Saul in here in Atlanta. He lied about those things.
Okay.
And he got your address.
First of all, Kimmy, please be quiet because you wasn't even here.
He made up whole lies out of whole cloth that had no truth to it. He said I was talking to. He said that I was talking to Mr. Rowe off the line. He also said I was talking to Big T off the line. All lies.
Okay, so any of the things that he knew about you, and for us the doxing, the address, and all that kind of stuff, who gave him that information?
Because we were Facebook friends. That's how he found out my name. I did not know that Instagram.
But how did he find out all the other
Facebook.
stuff? How did he find out? How did he find out the other stuff?
If you listen, he got my name because we were Instagram friends, and I didn't know that Instagram had my whole name on there.
Okay, so how did he, when you get done, just because you have an Instagram name doesn't give you everything. So what I want to know,
full name.
Okay, but what I want to know is that how did he know any of the other things?
What things? Tell me the things and I'll tell you.
How did he know any of the other stuff?
What are you talking about? What things?
The things that was said about you.
What things?
How did he know?
What things?
Everything, basically.
I don't know what that means, Tongeezes. I gave you specifics.
You know what?
Hang on a second. I gave you specifics that he went to Georgia Secretary of State and looked up my business. He found out my address. He knew my name, and he doxed me on TikTok.
So you don't
he also
think
made
that
a video
nobody else had a part in
He
it?
made a video and said that I was buying men for sex for $1,000.
Mr. Denali, I don't even care about that.
I know you don't, but
I'm
I
just
do.
saying that you don't think that anybody else had anything to do with that. No?
As far as I know,
okay.
he got my name from Instagram.
Okay, gotcha.
That's where he got my name from. And if you know my full name, then you can go look up Georgia Secretary.
Hey, they can look up what you do on your spare time too, right?
Tell me what was said about my spare time.
You said it. You said that you was paying. That somebody said that you was paying for sex.
No, not somebody. Benny said that.
Okay, but I'm just saying, what do you get? Where you? Okay, you know what?
Hang on a second. But that's not what I do. But that's not what I do in my spare time.
That's fine. I'm not saying that that's what you do.
So what did he say that I do in my spare time?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing? You said you want to do it. Let's do it.
No, we good. We good.
No, we're not
because
good. Because
I didn't want to get in the middle of none of it.
You are in the middle of it.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
You said,
that's why I stay out of it.
Here's a better thing. What did I do that was wrong?
What you did, what was wrong, is you said, and you talked about that man that supported you on this live, like a lot of people do, support you on this live. And you said some things to him that he didn't know. That
Why didn't he know that?
Hold on. I'm saying that evidently he didn't know. Because if you was on the street and said that, it would have been a whole nother story. I'm saying to you is that he did not know that you did not like him like that.
Okay.
I'm just being honest.
Well,
Because
no, I love
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I love the honesty. Here you go.
I know, and that's fine because I'm gonna tell you right
Hang
now.
on, please stop talking.
I disagree. Yes, Mr. Benny, what would you like to interject? One thing, and I need the court. We're not in court. I need Mr. Denali to be 100% honest, and I think everybody here recognizes this, so we can clear this up. Okay? Will you please tell everyone on this panel and everyone in the comments, am I your most favorite person? Am I?
Are you my most favorite person?
That is my question, sir.
No, you know I don't like you that much, Mr. Benny.
Okay.
I've told you.
You had to throw all of that in there.
I'm just telling you, I don't like you.
All right, okay. I got the drift of it.
You know I don't like you. I told him that then in open court, or if it was after court, and I also told him that on the phone between him, myself, and Dr. Shea. So there was no gray area or anything. That's why he asked the question in the courtroom, because they were saying I was being biased towards him. He was proving.
Okay, so Mr. Denali, I understand where you're coming from. I understand that. So how many women have you ever dated and you drag them on and make them think that you like them, but you really didn't? Like it's like some people on this panel right now.
Hang on a second, Tongeezes. How many women did they say I dragged on?
I'm not saying how many women you dragged on. I'm talking about in general.
You just asked the question.
I said in general, how many women have you dated that you dragged on to make them think that you liked them, but you really didn't like them?
Where did that come from?
Just what I just said.
But I'm saying, who said that?
I didn't say nobody said it. I'm asking you a question.
What does that question have to do with what we're talking about?
The question is that what I'm trying to say is that Mr. Benny didn't know that you didn't like him like that.
What?
No, I'm just saying.
So you're correlating. So you think, I got it now. I'm so dumb. You're saying I led Mr. Benny on?
I'm saying that, yeah, because you know what? If I didn't like somebody, if I didn't like them, there's no way in hell that I would even say that I don't need you to buy shit from me. I don't need you to mess with me at all.
So if someone wants to buy a hoodie from me, I say, I don't like
Absolutely
you.
not.
Really? I'm in business to sell products.
You know what? The difference is that you be on this panel with this dude every day. And he's on your panel every day supporting you and gifting you.
Okay, great. So here we go. Do you know why that he didn't get that treatment?
I don't care why.
No, there's a reason why. Did you hear the reason why? You were here. I'm surprised that you even asking me these.
Well, because Mr. Denali, because I think that it's wrong that you should have just told him that, hey, I don't fuck with you.
I did. I told him on the phone.
But you didn't say you don't fuck with him.
I did. I said I don't like you on the phone. Between him, me, and Dr. Shea. Privately, and I told him publicly.
Okay.
I told him that.
So
on the phone, there was no laughter. I said I don't like you because of what you did.
Okay, so what you saying that, and that's fine, and I don't have a problem with you saying that and being out loud with it. That's his fault. I'm gonna say
so what you blame me for then?
I'm gonna say I ain't blaming you.
You said it was my fault.
Ain't no fucking way in the world you tell me that shit, and I'm gonna still support you. Absolutely not. I got you.
Ms. Tongeezes, what you just said, it was my fault.
I'm saying it's your fault that you didn't make it clear enough for him.
I told him on the phone.
Mr. Denali, well, why was you still like interacting with him on your page?
Because for me to go at him, I would have to put shit on Dr. Shea, Hunter Girl, Nata Shea, and I wasn't willing to do that.
Well, why not?
Because we had mended our fences, and I didn't want to relive it.
Okay, so does that have anything to do with Mr. Benny?
Yeah, because I didn't want to, because he was to blame probably for 75% of it because he lied to those ladies.
So was he 75% of them telling him what was going on in your life?
What did he say about what was going on in my life?
No. Listen to what I just said.
I heard what you said. Tell me what he
was
said
it
about
his,
what.
Was it his
no,
fault?
hang on a second, Tongeezes. Tell me what Mr. Benny said about what was going on in my life.
Listen.
No, you gotta answer that question.
No, because I don't want to go in because I
Do it. I don't care. Do it.
No,
Go ahead.
listen. Okay, listen to
Do
what I'm
it.
saying.
I'm
You
saying,
got
I'm
to
giving.
oh,
Listen,
I'm
I'm
trying to
giving
tell
you.
you. You let me
Hang on a
talk.
second. I'm giving you permission to say it.
Okay, let me say it then.
Do it.
The person that told him about what was going in your life,
Yes.
which it could be your best friend,
Yes.
the people you dealt with
Yes.
that
I
didn't
shop
even
with
know him.
Campbell's. I
Hold
got
on,
it.
you gonna let me finish?
Because I want to know what is it that he said about my life.
Mr.Denali,
Yes.
anything that he knew about
Tell
you,
me what it was that he said.
anything that he knew about you,
was
somebody
it? You're
told
making a
him.
claim, and I'm asking you, what did he say?
So did somebody tell him some things
What
about you?
are the things?
The things about your life.
What things are we talking about?
Whatever he said that was
He
done.
said that I was buying men for sex and that I was broke and I didn't have a job.
Okay.
Which is untrue. I'm not gay, so I don't buy men for sex. I was working, I've been in corporate sales. I have a transportation business. And, well, I mean, broke is relative, but I wasn't broke. I had a home. What are we talking about?
Nothing, absolutely nothing.
You keep alluding to something and you're not
I'm gonna just
finishing.
leave it alone because nobody can tell somebody something that don't know nothing about me. First of all, somebody had to know something about me to put that shit out there in the
He
first
didn't
place.
say anything, but he didn't say anything true.
Okay, it's not true. Nothing's true.
No, I'm telling you the three things that I know, unless you can tell me something else.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
What are you talking about then?
Because I'm telling you, if somebody is talking some shit about you,
who is it?
Somebody done said some stuff to them,
right?
That made them say the shit in the first place.
Well,
and why you so
said...
mad? Hold on. Why you so mad about it? Because somebody done said the shit, and they done said the shit and told him, and you real mad about it. Because I wouldn't be mad about it if it's not true.
So you wouldn't be mad if someone said that you were cheating on your husband?
If it's not true, hell, fuck no.
You would not feel some type of way to those.
I would not feel some type of way if I know it's not true.
Guess what? We're different.
You're right.
Because anybody that's going to go on a public platform and make a video and send it out to say that I was buying men for sex for $1,000 and say that I didn't have a job.
So you saying that he made that up and he just came up with that by himself and nobody said anything?
What? Are you fucking kidding me right now?
No, I'm just
that's
saying
not true.
What do you mean?
First of all, I'm just
So you
asking
think that
a
somebody?
question.
Hang on. Oh, are you saying that somebody that I'm close to knew that about me, gave him the information?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
But I'm telling you, it's not true.
Okay, well, you saying it's not true, and I believe you. I'm just saying that. Where did it come from? Why did he come up with that? Like, where did
Why
that
did he come up with the fact that I'm using people and people over here that come here are suckers? Where did he get that from?
She just got mad at Miss Medea because she said that she didn't do what she was supposed to have did on the other panel.
What the hell is you talking about?
But I'm just saying,
you all off the left or Richter.
No, but that's what you do often. You're saying
no, you often wrong all the time.
Big T?
Yeah, he wrong all the time because he done brought up some shit that we ain't even talking about.
Can I?
I have no idea what you're talking about right now, but I do know that you just said that you wouldn't get mad if they talked about you with your husband, and you just got upset about it.
Absolutely not, because if I know it's not fucking true, if I know it's not true, Big T, it's not true. I'm not worried about it.
Talking about that, I have to draw it out for you.
You're okay.
Do you have to draw out anything? Because you
I just
talk
had
a whole
to.
lot of word salad.
I just had
all
to.
the time.
Well, it's word salad when you don't
talk about
understand
nothing.
the context.
Okay, all right.
It wasn't
okay, if I gotta say it again,
that's all.
It's not true. I never paid any man for sex. I'm not gay. Like I said, if I were, I'd be proud. I was never not employed or anything like that. So, yes.
Mr. Denali,
Yes.
this is my interpretation of what Tongeezes saying, right?
Sure.
I don't think she's saying that if he said it must have been true, right? I think what she's saying is, how do you know that someone close to you didn't say that to him and he repeated it?
I don't know because
you know what I'm saying.
I don't know because I never asked him why did you say that. He just said it, and it's not true, but for him to make those things up, because he had already made up that I knew the guy saw. He told the lady that. He already made up that I was talking to Nick about his children and not Hunter Girl's kids. He made that up. He said that I was talking to Mr. Rowe offline. That wasn't true. He made that up. He also said I was talking to Big T off the show. That wasn't true.
Well, Mr. Denali, that's not what Gen X just said to you. And she said it perfectly what I'm saying, but you're not understanding it.
Listen, I have very, very good understanding. Okay, I heard what you said, and I heard what Gen X said. That possibly somebody close to me gave him that information. I don't know if that's the case, but what I do know is that all of it was untrue. That's what I know. That's what I know, that none of that was true. So it doesn't matter if someone told him that or didn't. It was untrue.
Yeah, we believe
what I'm talking.
We believe it's untrue.
Right. I would agree with you on that.
Listen, I'll give Mr. Benny over. He can tell you who told him if someone told him.
Well,
I don't believe that, but if that's the case, I never asked him.
Well, Mr. Denali, we don't even really want to bring up old stuff, and we want to just kind of move on. No.
Don't tell me no, because
I'm just telling you that we're not trying to.
You felt some kind of way.
Yeah, because it's weird. It's weird.
Which part is weird?
What's weird is that you trying to say that somebody can't come and tell somebody some stuff.
I didn't say that. Did you hear me say I don't know?
Okay, you don't know. I don't know either.
I don't know. I don't believe that to be the facts.
I wasn't there, Mr. Denali, and I don't know.
Right.
And we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it alone.
No. You said I'm trying to figure out what's weird.
Okay, I'm telling you that I don't know. I wasn't there to hear the conversations, and I'm done with it. That's why I stayed out of it.
Why would you have anything to say anyway about it?
Because the way that you handle things with
so you don't like the way I handled Mr. Benny, right?
Denali, what I'm telling you is that I thought that was a little harsh, and I thought it was a little.
What about what he said to me? Was that harsh that he made up those
lies? It was. I'm not taking over him.
Hang on a second. Did you tell Mr. Benny that was harsh?
Listen. I haven't. Yes, I did. As a matter of fact, yes, I did.
When did you tell him that? When it happened or now?
I told him when it happened. I had a conversation with him.
So you know what happened,
Mr.
You
Denali.
talked to Mr. Benny about it.
I told him that all this stuff is crazy and it wasn't right. I did tell him.
So why do you?
What you want? Okay, so let me ask you this: what did you want me to tell Mr. Benny?
No, I didn't ask you to tell Mr. Benny anything. I'm asking you, did you? Because you're telling me that.
I'm telling you, I did.
I know, I got it. So you knew what happened.
Yeah, I knew about certain things that happened. Right. Yes.
So why would you say I was wrong with the way I handled it?
Because it was wrong.
Based on what?
Based on the fact that you got somebody that's supporting you on your live, that's supporting you every day, that's giving you gifts and buying your merch and this, that, and the other. That's wrong for you to tell them that, hey, I don't fuck with you. I don't like you.
But I had already told them that last year.
But that's not the way you run business.
What do you mean?
Who runs a business like that?
So what should I have done about it?
You should have not said that to him and said it in private if you had a problem with that man. I already
told him in private last year.
No. What I'm saying to you is if that man came up again and said that, hey, I want my wife to have a shirt. I want to have a shirt. I'm supporting you and I'm giving you. You have a conversation with him to the side and say, hey, man, I don't really fuck with you like that, but I'm going to go and sell you this merch.
Why would I
Did you tell him that?
I already told him I don't like
No, did you tell him like that, though?
No, I told him on the phone, I don't like you.
Okay, but did you tell him you can buy my merch, but I don't fuck with you?
So how many times do I have to say I don't like you?
I don't know how many times or which way you got to say it. I don't know.
But you're saying I'm wrong, so give me...
I can't tell you, Mr. Denali.
I think telling him 3 times, I think that would have been enough, right?
Okay, but I can't tell you how to tell somebody that I don't fuck with you, but you can buy my merch.
What do you mean? If someone wants to buy my merch, I'm going to tell them no, I'm not going to sell it to them?
However, Mr. Denali, how do you run your business?
You know how businesses run? You think that...
I know how they ran, and you don't tell nobody you don't like them.
When Tommy Hilfiger said he don't want black people to buy his stuff and they still bought it.
And they still bought it, and that's fine, and that's up to them. But what I'm telling you is that when somebody is on your live, and they supporting you every day.
Why,
And
okay,
they
stop right
comment.
there. Let's stop right there. Why are they supporting me?
They supporting you. They supporting you because they liked your live and they thought I was cool.
Right, because, okay, were they getting something from the show?
What the hell he was getting? I can't tell you what he
You know what I'm
got.
saying? When people come to the show, aren't they getting entertainment, information, and good conversation?
Yeah, I guess.
So it's a form of payment, right? If people
I don't know if
decide to
that's a
support.
form of payment. I don't know if that's a form of payment or not.
What would you call it?
I don't know what you would call it. I think.
Why do you think that people gift the show?
Mr. Denali,
Yes.
they gift your show because they like to come to your show.
Okay.
They enjoy your live,
Right.
and they enjoy the fact that they can that they can say things and they can, you know what I'm saying, be a part of the show.
So do you think I should get paid for my time?
I mean, if that's what you if that's your motive.
It's a question. Do you think so, Tongeezes, I spend at least 4 to 6 hours every day up here.
Yeah. You should if that's your motive of your thing.
Tongeezes. This is a professional broadcast. I try to bring good information, good conversation, and talk intelligently about stuff. And we spend 4 to 6 hours per day. Even if you're only here for 10 minutes, I'm still here for the same 4 to 6 hours. Right? Now, I also have to do research for the show to be able to put the show on. I have to edit the show to put out clips and things like that. How do you think those things happen?
And that's fine, Mr. Denali.
I think I spend 4 to 12 hours on the show.
I understand that. I understand that. I don't have a problem with that. You run your show the way you run it.
It's not about the running. It's just that I put the time in.
Okay, and that's what that's your prerogative. If that's what you're doing,
I've never said it's not a business. That's why the reason, again, I'll say the story.
Some people don't know it's a business for you.
What? It's in our commercial.
Mr. Denali, some people, I'm just gonna be honest, that go in and out your live when you on the For You page, they don't know you. They don't know. They just listening in. They don't know that this panel right here, your panel, is for making money only.
It's not.
You get what you get.
It's not only. I spend 4 to 12
15, 20 minutes
on this show. You don't understand that?
I understand the fact that some people don't know, is what I'm saying. A lot of people don't know that this is what your prerogative is. This is what you're doing. This is about money. You're making business. It's not about the fact that, you doing this as
you think it's a hobby?
Like to do. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. People don't know that.
Okay. Well,
I'm just saying a lot of people don't know it's a hobby.
I have made a point to put it in the commercial.
Okay, but I mean, I'm just saying when people run through the live and they're on the For You page, they don't know that.
Okay, but Mr. Benny did know that.
I guess he knew it. I don't know what he knew.
Listen, how couldn't he? If he's here, he heard the commercials.
The merchandise.
He see the merchandise.
Yeah, and he actually bought merchandise, a whole bunch. I guess.
He brought one hoodie. I mean, I'm not complaining. People can do what they want. I'm not saying just, but he brought a hoodie, and that's what he did.
Okay, well that's fine, Mr. Denali. You run your show.
And I made a special order for him. He asked for a particular thing, and I made it for him. He asked for that particular hoodie. He said, "I want to zip up."
I really don't want to talk about Mr. Benny, and he's not here because I can't tell you.
Bring him. Go ahead. Somebody send the bat signal.
No, I don't. I can't tell you how that man feel about whatever.
How do you think I feel? How come my feelings don't matter?
Mr. Denali, it's not, I'm not saying your feelings does not matter. I'm not saying that at all.
The way I did him was really wrong.
I just think it could have been a better way that you did it. That's all.
But I told him personally on the phone that I didn't like him. That's what I told him.
Okay, that's fine. And that was his fault for coming back and buying hoodies.
It wasn't about any fault. He wasn't banned.
It was his fault because he shouldn't have.
I don't blame him. No. Listen, the show is good. I would want to be here too.
But my thing is that he shouldn't have, if he knew what was going on.
Stop saying if. He did though.
He shouldn't have.
Stop saying if. He knew. He knew in July. He knew in June when I was on the phone with him, and that's why he was even part of my court cases. He knew. There was no gray area. I told him point blank, I don't like you personally on the phone.
And you don't like him personally for what? The fact that he said that you like to pay for sex for $1,000?
He made up stories that I paid men for sex. that I didn't have a job. He told Dr. Shay, Hunter Girl, Nata Shay that I was talking to Big T offline. I was talking to Mr. Rowe offline. I was talking to Big Nick offline about his children, not Hunter Girl's children. He also said that I knew the guy Saw from Atlanta, which all those things were lies. There was no truth to any of them. So he told a bunch of lies because why did he tell the lies? Because he wanted to get in good. He gave me his number at least 8 times last year. Call me. And I never did. I don't know what else. And that happens a lot. People send me their numbers. They want to talk to me. And I'm like, I don't know why you want to talk to me. I've become very leery of talking to people off the app because I don't know what their motives are. I don't know what else to say.
I mean, and that's fine, and I understand it. Like I said, that's why I stayed out of it, because I didn't want to get in the middle of none of that stuff.
But you knew what happened, though.
I knew some of it, but I didn't know.
Well, you talked to him to say that wasn't the right thing to do.
No.
But you knew something was wrong that he did. And you did the right thing, I think, by saying, hey, what are you doing? That Lenny Soul spoke to him and said, you can't be down here doxing people.
Well, we're not going to talk about Lenny Soul.
I will. You don't have to.
Well, you can, because
I'm saying that Lenny Soul spoke with him or texted him or whatever.
I don't know what happened with that.
I'm telling you. You don't have to know. I'm telling you that Lenny Soul did have either a text exchange, I don't know what, to say that was the same way you did. That's what Lenny Soul did. And I thank Lenny Soul for that. Because it was the wrong thing to do. To put out my address, to put out my name, to look up my business, that was the wrong thing to do. Like I say, I mean, I don't know. What else? You knew it was the wrong thing to do. That's why you talked to him. As you
I think both of y'all.
I didn't know until right now. I didn't know until right now that you spoke with him. And
no, what I'm saying to you is, Mr. Denali, I think both of y'all was wrong on how you handled it, because you could have handled it behind the scenes and had a conversation man to man. That's what I think.
Folks' business. 2 men.
2 men. Amen.
Listen, it got hot in the room that night, and I was like, well, fuck it. If we're gonna talk about it, if it's coming out on the show, then I don't have to protect anybody anymore, because everybody knew what happened with Dr. Shay and Hunter Girl and Nata Shay. And I'm like, what the fuck do I need to hold back for? I don't like you, and I told you that. Now, listen, did it go a little extra? Sure, I was emotional and I got triggered. I'm not above being triggered.
Can I say something, Mr. D?
Sure, Kimmy.
You know what I find real funny? It's the same people that talk sideways about me for being friends with DJ that are still friends with Mr. Benny. It's funny. It's real funny.
Who you referring to? Say what you're saying.
I'm talking to you and anybody else that said it.
Girl, get out of here, because first of all, you stick your chest out at the wrong time. That's what you do. All the time. I can guarantee you that Mr. Denali can pull up any clip and your motherfucking mouth is in the background all the time. And I'm gonna tell you right now, out of 10 of them, your mouth is back there.
Okay.
Because you always in the middle of some shit that you shouldn't be in, and you always inserting yourself in bullshit.
Girl, you take
Girl,
the cake. You got the trophy. You got